Again, please don't again, please don't forget. Fuck. Okay, so maybe you guys might watch this in post. Because I made it because I forgot that my stream is set to completely it's set to it is set to automatically turn off. It's set to automatically turn off after 2.5 minutes, and hopefully maybe Toku Shamgot. But I am working on trying to take this stream into a bit more of a professional direction. And yeah, having that loop, I might find something like that. You have to be very careful not to copyright anything or to take anything from someone that they might not be happy for you to take. Yeah, so what had happened was that my stream is set. If I click ending, if I click goodbye, see you Space Cowboy, the whole point of that is to, this is the end of the stream. It lasts for what, 5 minutes. You're watching like the clips. I think I might put things that say, hey, I'll stream this tomorrow, the next time I plan on streaming, stuff like that. But and most of the things for coming back. But I wanted to sit down and talk about specific things. So I've had a lot of creators reach out to me, and these people are trying to sell me things. It's not a bad thing. I don't complain about this. It's great to have these people. It's great to have this exposure. But these are people trying to sell me banners, emotes, trying to sell me things. So over time, I'm going to start having a much more diverse, involvement-heavy streams, because I love the social aspect of streaming, which is why I ask, what games do you want to see? Over the years, and Toku, Sekai, if you're still here, everyone else, I have you guys to thank for this, because I have very, very slowly but surely come to absolutely enjoy playing games that everyone else enjoys, because I realize that I don't play games. If I stream for myself, I do stream for myself. Don't think that I don't. Everything I do is because it's stuff that I want to do. But I also love having that social aspect. And I've realized that the most fun I have had streaming is when there's like 3 or 4 people in the stream, and people are actively commenting things. I can go back and forth and have a bit of a conversation. That's the most fun I have during stream, which is why I love streaming. And like, if I could stream for like 4 or 5 hours and have like a different person come in and be a heavy commenter for 1 hour, even 30 minutes, I can't get enough of it. I love it. And so far I have the most traffic when I'm playing games that are not very common to see on your page. So like when I was playing Ratchet and Clank, I'd get random people all the time. When I was playing Metal Arms, I was getting random people all the time. So I do kind of want to start straying away from like the super hardcore heavy common games. So like, yeah, I kind of want to get to Shadow or Tree, not like super fast, but I want to like see about getting it beaten and getting through a lot of the bosses and stuff like that, and having fun. I'm still having fun. I have fun doing research. I'm gonna sit here and admit that, and I've gone a lot through it organically. So I was like, yeah, we can kind of go through that. The next game that we have in question, the reason why I don't like juggling games is because I realize that I like having the flexibility of having one game only. And that might sound crazy, but the problem I have with juggling games is that I very often will just straight up forget how to play a game. So a lot of times that stream is me 20 minutes of learning it's remembering what I was doing, and I was kind of getting sick of having like 4 or 5 different sets of notes on what was going on. Which is why I stopped playing Dragon Ball Kakarot. That's why I stopped playing Persona 4. That's why I stopped playing a lot of the other games, because keeping up the notes and all that, it was getting very frustrating and tiring. Now, when I start becoming a bit more professional at this and I start having things better and there's more consistent people, I can see about juggling games. But as of right now, since I got all these things going on, let's keep it as simple as possible for right now. And maybe I'll start juggling games when... Yeah, because in my opinion, I would rather have someone play one game and play that one game very well than playing 3 or 4 games, or even 2 or 3 games, and not play it very well. And I'm getting frustrated because I used to play this one game super heavy at one point, got really good at it, stopped playing it for 2 weeks, and my skills are now rusty. So my retention rate is not the best. It very simply is not the best. So the next thing in question is this, which I can make sure. Is that like? Well, I guess that works better. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, you're correct about that. So the next thing in question is this. So the next thing I want to beat is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. This is going to be directly after finishing up Elden Ring. We're going to go straight to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Then we're going to take out Persona 4 Golden. Afterwards, now when we get to a Dragon Ball, Persona 4 Golden is an RPG game. This game is going to take a very long time for you to play through. So when the game's going to take a very long time, and it's not heavily skill based like Elden Ring is. Elden Ring is skill based. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is also skill based. Persona 4 Golden is like keep your fucking notes up to date. That's it. You keep your you keep your notes up to date. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be a-okay if you keep your notes up to date. So Persona 4 Golden, I'll probably go down here and see about grabbing one of these games. And we'll grab a game that has been specifically requested by someone for me to play. And we're going to try to avoid having two of a similar group, like a non-skill based game. Like for instance, like after I beat Persona 4 Golden, let's say I get a Final Fantasy game, and after the Final Fantasy game, I start playing. Let's say let me go hop to Doom Eternal or So there's a lot here, and I want to get through this whole list by the end of next year and start completing these games out. I also would hope that once I'm done with supervisor training, if I get that position, I can get a position making a lot more money, working a lot less hours, and then I can stream for a lot longer throughout the day. Because right now it's 9:30, it's 30 minutes past my bedtime, and I still have to like get off, stretch, Nelly Pod, Icy Hot, and then like hop to bed, you know? So there's still like there is still this slow down, deconstruct period, you know, unwind period after the stream. Also, another seed: go where you are wanted, work where you're respected. Do not be in an environment that doesn't want you to thrive and grow. This is the garden. The soil is meant for you. Weeds, you might say things like weeds can sit in the crack of concrete and still bloom. Weeds do that. It's called stress blooming. It is, I'm going to make this flower and try to make this seeds because I'm not going to last here very long. Stress blooming, it's not good. So just because you can bloom in an environment, you might be blooming too early. Look at children with parents that can't do as well as they need to. The kids grow up too quickly. They bloom too quickly. And it affects them for the rest of their life because they grew up in an environment they could not be a plant in. They had to flower quickly. Those who bloom quickly die quickly. There you go. So yeah, so oh yeah, sadly. Like and hopefully these people are still here when I need them because like okay, so once I because so like, okay, so right now, so So I'm going to kind of break down the plan and the goal. And the reason why I always talk about my plans and my goals is because if more people know about it, especially my support circle, they can help water the seeds that I have too. That's why you have to, like, you might, sometimes people like to wait until they've actually made that success, which I respect that. But if these are people that care about you, that want to help you, encourage you, and also invest in your discipline and your growth, you have to do that. So Toku, 2 3 games a week could help brand outreach, understand the focus and immersion, bro. I think I'm gonna do that after Elden Ring. I'm gonna give that a try and see what I can do about that. I'm gonna see if I can do something a little bit different. Maybe instead of doing 4 different days, I do two. We'll start with 2 games. We'll start with 2 different games, and I'll do the thing I was talking about with like Kakarot and Persona 4, because that would work perfectly. That would work perfectly because one's a non-skill game, one's a skill game, and then we can just bounce back and forth, and then maybe have a different game on the weekend. No idea. We'll see how that goes. That's an idea I'll try, and we'll see if we can't get Dragon Ball fans in here, Persona 4, Persona games in here, and we'll also see about oh, sorry, sweetheart. And then we'll see about just going into probably more PS2s games like I used to do. So there's a lot of stuff we can do here, but that list was up. If there's a game on here that you would love to see, let me know. That game will be made a priority. So, we'll put like a little asterisk by these. These were... That's a PS2 game. We can emulate that. I think we have the emulator for that already. So that's just gonna need like a little bit of work. We can emulate these as well. A lot of this is the stuff that we can. This is all stuff I can get for free, so you will see these games very, very soon. Hopefully shortly after Kakarot. So bear with me here. So yeah, this is all. But it's just the guy in black. That's a PS2 game, right? Already did. I took off the guy in black. Law and Order. You will see this game. Oh. Library. I do have that. I do have Jedi Fallen Order. So that's a game that can pop up really that we can run right now, and that's as an asterisk, so it'll be prioritized very quickly. And Doom Eternal, we also have that, I believe. So a lot of these are games just stuck in my queue that I had plans on playing, but they'll be put up front. Yeah, it's just a matter of downloading it. Yeah. I mean, so is this game. So is this game. So are these games. God, so is this game. Was it 2016? God of War, like the old newer one. It's just 3. 3 what? No. 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 God of War 3 is going to be a no-go because the moment Aphrodite talks on stream, beyond careful with that one. God of War 3 would be a blind playthrough, and I would have to essentially turn the stream off or change it when something pops up. And the thing is that, like, Twitch is not very consistent about the rules on animated nudity. So some streams can get away with playing pretty much hentai, while other streams just don't like that. So it's like I got them set to where it's 18 plus. Can I even see that's not a question I have to do. No. One second. Because I don't even know. Is that even a tag? I don't know. Yeah, no, you can make it a tag. I have to like sit down and take a look at the rules and regulations and to see just how like uh you have to see like just like how consistent it is. 47 followers. That number fluctuates oddly enough. But yeah, that's kind of like the topic or discussion at this point, trying to like figure everything out and see how everything goes. Which is kind of great. It was good taking the mask off. I don't have much of a mask, but a very light one. I feel less concerned about like not being myself, you know. I think that's everything that kind of comes to mind. These are all gains we'll get through. Some will be strictly for my pleasure, other will be for others. But as long as the social aspects are maintained and we can work to cultivate people, give advice, give guidance by grace, act with grace. I'm not talking about like no religious shit or even Elden Ring, just in general. Like move with a sense of grace. Another tidbit of knowledge: do not bend over backwards for somebody who will not do you the bare minimum. When you do extra for people and they don't say thank you, they don't show any proper gratitude or appreciation or just basic manners, don't do anything else for that person. Take a big step away from that person. If they did not have to do it, you say thank you. Remember that. Please and thank you goes a long way. It goes a very, very long way. Someone unfollowed. Oh. Oh, I could turn that off. Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay, we'll keep that up then. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you everyone for sticking around and staying. Thank you those who listen. Very much appreciated. Remember, if you have suggestions, throw them in the suggestion box. Thank you for coming to my garden. Thank you for planting seeds, and thank you for the water. Be safe, be kind, be courteous. Find happiness, find peace, find love. Forgive yourself. And most importantly, be the best that you can be.